Hello there guys, it's Daniel here. Welcome back to another train review. So this is my Strathclyde Class 101 unboxing. It is 101695, formed of 51226 and 51499. It's a new release from Hornby in the Railroad range. I was expecting this back in December for a Christmas present, but turns out it's not to be, and I figured out the hard way that Hornby seem to be very optimistic about when they will release new things. And as you can see, I'm still not back in the attic yet. It's still a mess up there. So I am once again back in my room, and sorry if it's a bit dark. I'm filming this in the evening and there's not a terrible amount of light outside. Anyway, let's get on with the review then. Okay guys, so this is the product code R30172, Strathclyde PTE Class 101 2-cal DMU, number 101695, as a Railroad Plus enhanced livery, which is interesting because it was advertised on the Rails of Sheffield website as just normal railroad. And it's been like that for ages, although I do recall initially it was supposed to be Railroad Plus, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, let's go on with the unboxing, and we don't have as many stupid reflections to deal with tonight. Right, this is actually quite an easy box to open for once. I spoke too soon when I said it was easy. Oh, there we are. Right, it's out. Right, so here are the instructions. Is there much to it? Yeah, there is. Right, we'll look at that in further depth in a second. Then guys, so here are the instructions. Class 101 DMU, DCC ready, all fitted, all sound. Right, so operating and maintenance instructions, just the general thing.
Yeah, all the usual stuff you get in a Hornby product, a Hornby train. We'll go to the top again. Routine maintenance, yep, track cleaning, I know all about that.
Oh, for flip's sake. Sealed long life motor which requires no maintenance. Oh no. Oh, that's going to be a pain, because I just hope this doesn't happen with this, but after about 4 years of owning my Hornby Class 156, the motor did die on me, so I just hope it lives a bit longer than 4 fricking years. The chassis, oh yeah, I know all that, I can lube, bodywork. Right, so here's a diagram of what it will look like underneath when it's DCC ready, and yep, that motor bogie looks basically the same as it does in the Class 156, unfortunately. Body removal, just unclip the body, that's good, at least that's easy to take off, unlike the Class 156, that's an absolute pain. Ooh, footsteps. Do you know what, I might actually have a go at fitting those. Yeah. Yep, again, just about lubrication, yeah, that's fine. And go on to the next page. Spare notes and servicing. Television suppression. Oh, that's interesting. Move the layout further away from aerials and receivers. Didn't know that was a thing. Warnings, important, etc. So that's about it for the instructions. Let's get on to actually taking the trains out of the box. Right then folks, so here is the box with the trains in it. So I don't really know which one's the dummy. I'll tell you what, we'll take out the steps first. Oh crikey, these are a bit finer than I thought. Maybe I might not put these on. Something's just dropped out of my hand. Trying best I can not to get in the camera. Oh dear. Spare traction tyres. So this thing uses traction tyres. Well, hopefully I won't be needing those. Right, we'll take out this one first. This vehicle. Lovely packaging. Oh yeah. Okay. Ah, this is the motor. This is the motor one. Yeah, I mean, for Railroad Plus, that's decent. I mean, you can immediately tell it's the old Lima tooling, but I'm not bothered. The livery application on this is quite nice, actually. Although, admittedly, I can already see the motor, so that's going to affect the detail. But the interior, apart from the fact that the motor is very visible, is okay. It's not bad at all. We have a cab and some seats. I mean, I'm going to look at all this later though in more detail. So let's get the other half out. Put the camera like this just so you can sort of see the other half. Right, getting... Oh wow, geez, this thing's lightweight. This is the dummy car. You can immediately tell because it wants to roll away from the camera. Right, we'll just have to let it sit in the plastic. Anyway, let's get up to the layout and have a look at it in more detail. Right then guys, so the unit is on the track and now we're going to have a look at the details. Right then, so what can I see immediately? Well, we have number imprinting on the front. We have lights, although I believe they're just decoration and they don't actually work. The Strathclyde logo there looks quite well printed. Unfortunately, we have the old style Airfix couplings or whatever. Are they Hornby couplings? I don't really know what you call them. They're no sprung buffers, but it's Hornby Railroad, okay? It's old tooling that's just been spruced up a bit, so you can't really expect all those things. The windscreen wiper is nice. Don't know whether that's standard. I think it is. I don't think it's different from the Lima models. You've got the overhead wire sticker there, which is nice. You've got the destination display there. It says Glasgow Central. Sorry about the shakes. You know, it's cold up here. I can't fully tell. Does that say private? Yep, it does say private. Again, Strathclyde logo. Strathclyde logo is nice there. The interior, again, it's quite good. It looks to be all standard class in this coach. I've just realised we seem to have. Are there no smoking stickers? Yeah, I believe they are. You've got the window for the toilet there, which sort of disguises the motor a little bit, but from the other side you can still see it very clearly, which is a bit of a shame and will affect the score a bit. The exhaust pipes are well done. Yep, there's nothing wrong with those. I think they look separately fitted. The gangways as well. I mean, I can get my finger in the gap, but yeah, it's not really something I worry about too much. Another toilet window there. This is the dummy car we're on now. Look at the underneath on this one, as it's virtually identical to the other vehicle. So this one must be a power twin. The exhaust pipe looks like it's separately fitted. Is that an exhaust pipe? You can't really tell on the camera because of my shadow in the way. There we go. Yeah, general detail underneath. Again, Railroad Plus. It's not terrible. It's about the same, but there is a main difference. The inside has first class seats on this vehicle, so this one must be the vehicle that comes with first class. And let's look into the cab. Yep, we've got a seat. We've got a dashboard. Can't see anything on it, but again, repurposed old Lima tooling. It's not bad. And that's about it, really. It's about the same. Right then, so let's give it its first run. Right then folks, so now we'll be testing the crawl. Nah, that's as slow as it'll go. I mean, yeah, it's very juddery. It definitely needs a good running in. It is a 3-pole motor, so I wasn't expecting much. It does crawl better than I thought it would. I thought it would have had a sort of high-speed gearbox like my Hornby 37 does, but no, that's not bad. It's alright, that. Again, Hornby Railroad Plus, you can't have everything. And folks, so we've got the set into the station, and I notice here, you can't really, it's out of focus because it's dark, but it says Paisley Central on this side. Is that what it says? Yeah, something like that on the destination indicator on the back, so that's a nice touch. At least the destinations are different. just realised my man on the platform here has fallen down. I'll need to fix him, and then we'll get this going, running in. Right then folks, so since I'm running this in, we'll do the running session first today, and I've got a little treat for you all. We have something that didn't directly replace it, but is very similar to the train that did replace it, as it's part of the same family. And, well, here it is, the Class 142 Pacer. So this is my old Pacer. It's a bit noisy, and it might need the hand of God to get going, because it doesn't get run often and it doesn't like being cold, but we'll just have to hope for the best, I suppose. Now, when I say it didn't directly replace this, the Class 101 was supposed to be replaced by the Class 141, which is part of the same family and is a bit older than the 142. And funnily enough, the Class 101 outlived the 141 in service, so yeah, that's a fact, I suppose. First try, it's off. I spoke too soon, it stalled, and well, I need to get that going again. And maybe I did speak a bit too soon as well about the Class 101 having a high-speed gearbox, because trying to get it in shot. It is at half speed, and yeah, that's quite quick. I've noticed something. They seem to be running at about the same speed, and the Pacer is on, well, almost full throttle, and the 101's on half speed. So whether it's an age thing for the Pacer or whether it's the mechanism, I don't know. Right then folks, so I've decided I'll leave the filming here while the Class 101 runs in until either Saturday or Sunday, so I'll start filming then. I'll see you then, I guess. Okay guys, hello again. We're back up in the loft to talk a bit more about the Class 101. So I did say I would film again on the Saturday or the Sunday or something. I completely forgot to do that. I know it's Good Friday, so I might release this video on Good Friday, we'll have to see. Anyway, on to ratings, I suppose. Detail wise, I'm only going to give it a very mediocre 3 out of 5. This is because, I mean, the exterior livery application is fantastic. It's very well done. There's no smudging paint or anything like that. It just looks like a very well refined model on the outside. But on the inside, I would have liked to see a tiny bit more detail in the cab, and also the motor being visible is just not very nice to look at. So yeah, that could have been improved as well, I suppose. Which is why it has a 3 out of 5 rating. So for performance, I need to add the mechanism into this as well, because this does affect the score, so I'm giving it a 3 out of 5 as well, very mediocre. It's a good mechanism. Well, I'll get onto that. But, yeah, mechanism-wise, it's not terrible. But I think the main problem is, for a Class 101 it's just a little bit fast. In real life, you know, half speed, this thing's probably already at 4th gear, and then at 100% power on the controller, this thing is ridiculously quick, much faster than it should be. Again, I'm sure the Bachmann Class 101 might be a bit more realistic, and also, you know, this is only old lemur tooling that Hornby have just painted well and sold, I suppose. It's a good model, don't get me wrong. It's a nice starter train for anyone who likes first generation DMUs. I'm losing the plot here. The main thing for the mechanism for me, I think, is the fact that they've given it a sealed motor. This Class 156 vehicle over here, I intended to send it to Margate to get a motor replacement, but the motor in it only lasted 4 years. And Hornby said it was long life, so I just have my fears that this will also die after about 4 years. I mean, I don't think it will, because I properly ran this in, when I was using this, I was a lot younger and I don't really know I had to run in trains at that time. But yeah, I don't like the idea of the sealed mechanism. It's just awful, because I want to be able to service my trains myself. I don't want to have to send it to some service dealer who'll probably charge me about 500 quid just to take the body off. It's utterly disgusting, and Hornby, if you see this, please stop putting those stupid sealed motors in your trains. Anyway, so that's everything for this review, so thank you very much for watching. Comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.